My name is Shannon, and I'll be the host of your summer podcast.
I'm Leslie, and I'll also be hosting the podcasts.
Throughout this summer, we'll have a number of articles and podcasts to help you get ready for school in September.
A lot of you are probably wondering about the difference between high school and university. The biggest difference you'll be finding is a change in the type of textbooks you're using, as well as a change in learning environments that you'll be in. And that's what we're going to cover in today's podcast to help you get ready for the school year.
Textbooks are a really important part of your university experience. They provide a good resource and foundation for all the new and exciting engineering courses you're going to take here. We get a lot of questions this time of year from students who are anxious to get started buying their first year textbooks. We recommend that you wait until September, when classes start, to buy yours, to make sure that you get the right book for your course. If you wait until classes start, then you can hear exactly what the professor wants you to get. One of the most popular places for students to buy textbooks is right here at the U of T bookstore. Another place that students often get their books from is the discount textbook store. A third way is buying them used from upper year students. When you arrive in September, you'll see lots of ads all around the student spaces advertising books for sale. The most popular way for students to get their books is the fourth way, and that is the engineering stores. So let's head over there now and see what they have to offer.
So Ariel, tell us a little bit about engineering stores.
Absolutely. Engineering stores is the cheapest place on campus for first-year students to get their engineering textbooks. And we sell them at cost, so you cannot find a better price anywhere else.
Excellent. What else do you sell?
We also sell a lot of things like backpacks. We have them in a lot of different colors. We have t-shirts, which are student designed, and we printed those off and we are selling them to you at a cheap price. We also have things like notepads, stuff that you'll need for classes. We have erasers, stencils, anything that you'll need for engineering will get you through the year.
Good to hear, and it's nice and handy right here in our very own Sanford Fleming building.
Absolutely.
So you don't run this place all on your own, do you?
No, I don't. We have another student manager here, and I'm a student, as you've heard, and we also have 7 student employees, so make sure that you apply when you're going into second year.
All right, excellent. Well, thanks very much for showing us around,
Thank you.
and hopefully you'll see all these guys here in the fall.
I sure hope so.
Now that you know more about your textbooks, let's learn about your classes. If you visit our blog this week, you will see that there are 3 different components to each course. This is tutorial, lecture, and lab. If you've come onto our campus for a tour, you'll have already seen one of our classrooms, but I'd like to show you some of the other really cool facilities we have here on campus. So let's take a look. I'm standing in a typical lecture room in the Bain Center, which holds about 130 people. Your professors are going to be likely doing their lectures in PowerPoint, which is great because you can print out your notes afterwards. After class, you'll likely have a tutorial, so let's go check out a tutorial room right now. Now we're in a tutorial room. Tutorials are much smaller than lectures and are led by teaching assistants, or TAs. During your tutorial, you'll have a much better opportunity to interact with your TA and with your fellow classmates than in a lecture. You'll be going over challenging course material, working on problem sets, and writing quizzes. Now that you know what a tutorial is all about, we're going to go over to a computer lab. Some of your courses will also have a lab component. Right now we're in a computer lab, where you'll be doing a lot of programming for a typical computers class. You'll have a TA available to help answer any of your questions. You'll also be able to work with fellow classmates to do problem solving and debugging. The great thing about these computer labs is that they're open 24/7, so you can work in here day or night. Another type of lab that you'll get to do here at U of T Engineering is one where they'll actually perform experiments. You'll be taking theories from the classroom and you'll actually get to apply it to the real world. I'm standing in the Unit Operations Lab, also known as the Unit Ops Lab. In this laboratory, you can perform up to 25 different chemical engineering experiments. You may not get a chance to use this lab until your 3rd year, but I'm just wanting to show you some of the great opportunities that await you here at U of T Engineering. So I hope you have a better sense now academically how your first year is going to be. Make sure you check the guide to first year for important dates and deadlines, and also visit School Space regularly for updates. Our next podcast, you're going to be meeting different student leaders from engineering, and you'll be getting some really great advice from them as well about what your first year is going to be like. So until then, take care.